I've sat here for over 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've told you I'll come back. I just don't believe we're sitting here negotiating when I come back. We'll follow up with your office. How long would you like me to come back for next time? I've told you I'll accommodate you.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate your reminding us of the length of time other secretaries have been here. This is a new way, and it's a new day,
Okay, well,
and it's a new chair, and I have the gavel at this point. If you wish to leave, you may.
I would just say that the previous when the Republicans, they did not treat the Secretary of the Treasury this way. So if this is the way you want to treat me, then I'll rethink whether I voluntarily come back here to testify, which I've offered to do.
Mr. Secretary, I want you to know that no other secretary has ever told us the day before that they were going to limit their time in the way that you're doing. So if you want to use them as examples, you have acted differently than they have acted, and as I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
If you'd wish to keep me here so that I don't have my important meeting and continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting, and I will not be back here. I will be very clear if that's the way you'd like to have this relationship.
Thank you. The gentleman, the secretary, has agreed to stay to hear all of the rest of the members.
Okay,
Please
so
cancel your meeting and respect our time.
I am
Who is next on the list?
My foreign meeting. You're instructing me to stay here, and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear. You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm not ordering you. I'm responding. Okay. I said you may leave anytime you want. And you said, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'll cancel my appointment and I'll stay here. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. I told you.
What would you like to do?
What I've told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are free to leave anytime you want. You may go
well then,
anytime you want.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and bang it. That's
Please do not instruct me as to how I'm to conduct this committee.
If you were wondering how Trump administration officials would react when faced with actual oversight by Congress, this is it. This is Trump's Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin clashing with House Financial Services Committee Chairwoman Maxine Waters over a relatively innocuous issue, the amount of time that Mnuchin would continue testifying. And this is something that we've seen from a number of Trump cabinet officials, like when former acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker told House Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler that his time was up.
In your capacity as acting Attorney General, have you ever been asked to approve any request or action to be taken by the special counsel?
Mr. Chairman, I see that your 5 minutes is up, and so...
They don't even try to hide the fact that their goal is not exactly transparency. But it points to a larger issue, that when they're forced to be held accountable, they crumble before our eyes. They throw a fit and appeal to the same perpetual strategy of victimhood. We're being bullied by the Democrats, us poor Republicans who have spent the last couple of years controlling every branch of government despite constantly winning less votes, and who have watched nearly half an administration's campaign team end up indicted without bothering to speak up about it. And Mnuchin knew prior to his testimony that this would be his MO. He had a note card in his pocket with the length of testimony for each Treasury Secretary over the past 6 years. He had already prepared for this tantrum, which begs the question, if he anticipated testifying for more time than each Treasury Secretary over the past 6 years, why not move his 5:30 appointment to later? Because he wanted an out. Because oversight to this administration is like asking Trump not to stamp his name on something.
I would just also like to say there is a requirement for presidents to have financial disclosure. I believe that this president has complied with that, as other people. And the general public, when they elected President Trump, made the decision to elect him without his tax returns being released.
It's almost funny to watch Mnuchin's mouth literally reject the words, "I believe the president has complied with his financial disclosure."
I believe that this president has complied with that.
And the general public did not elect Trump without releasing his taxes. First of all, the general public didn't elect Trump. He lost the election by 3 million votes. But that election was predicated on a false promise that he would release his taxes when his never-ending audit was completed, something that we know now was, shockingly, a lie. So Mnuchin can continue to carry water for Trump, can spout revisionist history and throw a fit when he's forced to be held accountable, but he should probably remember that
this is a new way, and it's a new day,
Okay, well,
and
the
it's a
per-
new
the per-
chair,
okay,
and
well, the-
I have the gavel at this point.